Welcome to Crypto Zoltan. What's up, crypto crew? Do you think we're gearing up for a bull run in 2024 and 2025? I believe that narrative plays a crucial role as a catalyst in the world of crypto. History tends to repeat itself, and it's probable that people will flock towards the latest trending crypto categories. The question is, what is that narrative going to be? Plain and simple, anyone who can tell you for certain is making a bold statement. The future is never set in stone, and unexpected events today can entirely alter our predictions for tomorrow. But that doesn't mean we can't make some assumptions and educated guesses. I've been noticing 3 trending topics gaining traction in both mainstream media and on crypto-focused YouTube channels. Firstly, there's the obvious emphasis on Bitcoin. It's hailed as the king in mainstream circles, especially with its upcoming halving and the potential approval of a Bitcoin ETF. This could spark a significant opportunity. Just think back on the impact of Cointelegraph mistakenly announcing the approval of the BlackRock ETF on Bitcoin's price. Then there's the mainstream conversation revolving around artificial intelligence, featuring discussions on ChatGPT, Grok, and the widespread integration of AI by businesses and individuals. Many tout it as the future, but let's set this aside for now and circle back to it later. On the crypto YouTube front, there's a growing speculation that gaming might be the next big narrative for crypto. Some even propose a blend of gaming and AI. I believe that these YouTubers hold sway, and the crypto community actively in the trenches day in and day out will begin to steer the ship in a specific direction before everyone else wakes up. So it's essential to pay attention to the ongoing developments. If AI remains a focal point by 2024 and Bitcoin surges as expected, it's probable that money will flow into altcoins. It wouldn't be surprising if these funds gravitate towards speculative assets tied to the excitement surrounding artificial intelligence. Factor in the enthusiastic crypto gaming community, along with projects emerging from the bear market, exploring these areas or leveraging buzzwords, and it could create a compelling scenario for a FOMO-driven trend. During the last surge, DeFi, NFTs, and meme coins were big, but this time their impact might not be as strong. Looking ahead to the next bull run, I envision NFTs making a comeback, but with a twist, focusing on real ownership rights and access keys instead of just random profile pictures. I'd love to hear your speculation on the next bull run. What do you think everyone is going to be FOMOing into next? Speaking of FOMO, here's a project that, in my opinion, embodies all these narratives perfectly. This project has performed remarkably well in the bear market and boasts the involvement of significant influential figures directly associated and contributing to its development. What does renowned filmmaker J.J. Abrams, NFT digital artist Beeple, and Brandon Ike from Brave all have in common? That's right, it's the Render Network. With a powerhouse team of advisors and led by the accomplished Jules Urbach from Los Angeles, the Render Network stands out as a high-performance, distributed GPU rendering network. It utilizes cutting-edge software from Otoy Inc. to create a marketplace connecting GPU providers and requesters. Join me, my crypto friends, as we uncover the hype, possible challenges, and a sneak peek into what lies ahead. We'll unravel how this blend of blockchain cloud technology and AI could shape the future of digital creation and computation. Let's kick things off by exploring the exciting value Render brings to the table. This platform acts as a global GPU powerhouse, connecting creators in need of computational muscle with providers wielding unused GPU power. Picture this: independent artists and studios accessing nearly limitless GPU resources, enabling them to produce jaw-dropping 3D effects and immersive environments without the heavy upfront cost. It's a game changer for the creative industry, democratizing access to high-end rendering capabilities. The possibilities with Render are mind-boggling. We're talking about artists creating NFTs with deep levels of provenance, directors seamlessly blending live action with 3D rendered environments, and architects immersing clients in virtual reality renders of their designs. And that's not all. Researchers can tap into Render for intricate simulations, engineers can use it for incredibly lifelike industrial visualizations, and it even amps up AR and gaming experience with GPU pre-rendering and live streaming. This significant step up from idling GPUs presents an interesting opportunity for monetization and computing efficiency. The Render network is on the brink of a seismic transformation, poised to migrate its operations to Solana, a blockchain renowned for its staggering transaction throughput. When we talk about blockchain scalability, Ethereum manages around 14 transactions per second, and Polygon roughly doubles that with about 29 TPS. But here's where Solana takes the lead. It hits an astounding 4,080 transactions per second, leaving the competition in the dust. Solana envisions breaching the 50,000 TPS mark in the long term, hoping to cement their position as a powerhouse in blockchain scalability. So, why does this migration matter? The Render network wants to incorporate more on-chain data for increased transparency and utility, but faces a major bottleneck with Ethereum. Anyone who has interacted with the Ethereum network knows how slow and expensive it can be. I mean, even in the bear market, gas fees can really be ridiculous. I'm already paying $4 at the pump in real life. I don't need to pay $30 in gas to trade a meme coin. As the Render network grows, the demand to store vast rendering data on the chain becomes clear. But Ethereum's TPS limitations and high gas fees present major challenges. Picture a 200 frame rendering job needing 200 transactions for data rights and node operator payments. On Ethereum, this might rack up a whopping $140 in gas fees. However, Solana radically cuts these costs, dropping fees to under 1/10 of a cent, 5,000 times less than Polygon and significantly lower than Ethereum. Now here's where it gets critical. The Render network's utility revolves around computational power, and these transaction fees could potentially overshadow the actual compute costs. In practical terms, deploying this volume of writes on EVM chains could escalate gas prices, impeding user experience and stifling innovation. Even moderate fees might handcuff creators exploring new horizons like holographic streaming, restraining their capability to innovate. Smart on the team for thinking ahead. This migration to Solana isn't just a shift, it's a pivotal leap towards scalability, affordability, and unfettered innovation. By embracing Solana's prowess, the Render network positions itself at the helm of a technological revolution, where transactions are lightning fast and fees are a fraction of existing chains. You know my videos don't end without playing devil's advocate. It can't all be unicorns and rainbows. One of the critical considerations with the Render network revolves around the handling of sensitive and proprietary content in a decentralized environment. While Render emphasizes encryption and secure storage practices, the decentralized nature of the platform might prompt questions about the safeguarding of intellectual property and sensitive data. Imagine a scenario where the studio uploads unreleased footage or a cutting-edge design onto the network for rendering. Despite encryption measures, the dispersion of this content across a decentralized network could raise concerns about unauthorized access or potential leaks, especially given the distributed nature of data storage and processing. Moreover, as rendering often involves high-end resolution assets, concerns around data transmission and storage on numerous nodes may arise. The decentralized architecture, while a boon for accessibility and scalability, might pose challenges in ensuring the same level of centralized control and security as traditional, localized systems. While blockchain networks are celebrated for their security measures, they remain susceptible to potential attacks. The Render network heavily relies on smart contracts, which, despite their integral role, can harbor vulnerabilities that may be exploited by AI-driven attacks. Therefore, safeguarding the security of both the blockchain infrastructure and the intricate AI algorithms becomes a critical priority. And of course, let's not forget about regulation. The regulatory environment is a shade of gray on the best of days. This can pose challenges for businesses, at least here in the US, to successfully and safely do business and interact with Render. These issues, though not unique to Render, highlight the complex balance between decentralized accessibility and centralized security, where creators and studios might need to weigh the benefits of accessibility against potential privacy risks. The Render network stands at the forefront of a transformative era, aiming to revolutionize AI computing and alleviate pressures on the semiconductor industry, where giants like NVIDIA play a pivotal role. In a world hungry for computational resources, Render envisions a landscape where cutting-edge technologies become more accessible and affordable. Its blockchain and cloud-based infrastructure, a potent combination, promises to redefine the dynamics of AI processing. By harnessing these innovations, Render may lessen reliance on hardware GPUs, ushering in a more optimized and engaged method of computing. At the core of the paradigm shift lies the network's ingenious approach to rendering tasks. Through efficient distribution across numerous GPUs, the network empowers individuals, dubbed node operators, to collectively contribute their GPU capabilities. This collective effort not only enhances rendering speed and effectiveness, but also democratizes access to rendering resources. What's intriguing is the render token strategy designed to incentivize participation. Individual GPU owners can mine render tokens during their device's idle periods. These tokens fuel the network's microeconomy by facilitating payments for an array of rendering services. The exclusivity of render as the sole accepted payment for services fosters an ecosystem where the token becomes synonymous with value exchange within the rendering industry. This unique model could potentially redefine how transactions occur, positioning render as a critical player in the evolving landscape of digital asset transactions. As Render Network continues to evolve, its strategic positioning in AI computing hints at a future where the boundaries between accessibility, innovation, and computational power blur. This metamorphosis might not only reshape how rendering is perceived, but also carve a new trajectory for the semiconductor and GPU industries. And to tie a big bow on this whole thing, Render hits on all the hot speculation that people might just be talking about in the next bull run. And that's a wrap for today, my friends. What do you think? Is Render a gem, or does it miss the mark on the hype train? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video and my thoughts on the Render Network and how it might fit into the hype in 2024. Don't forget to hit that like button and show me some love. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and come join one of the best crypto communities on YouTube here at Crypto Zoltan. Check out the link below for my free Discord, and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Crypto Zoltan.